Yes, Pinto.
Yes,
Sanjay Pinto.
Hi. What's the most ubiquitous, common, distressed posts of social media users, let's say in the last couple of years? It is that they either tested positive for COVID or that fake Facebook or Instagram accounts have sprung up in their names with the impersonators seeking to borrow money from their contacts through direct messages. Victims are alerted by their well-meaning friends only to find their profiles cloned by misusing their profile pictures and bio descriptions. Now let's face it, screen guards are absolutely useless, as culprits can always use another phone to click a picture from an account instead of a screenshot. It's not just the common citizen. The medium allows fake profiles of just about anyone. Let me repeat, anyone can be created. A good number of even top police officers in Tamil Nadu, for instance, have been victims of this cyber offense. These are serious cyber crimes. At the very least, they fall under identity theft and cheating by personation. Section 66C of the Information Technology Act 2000 defines identity theft as fraudulently making or using an electronic signature, password, or any other unique identification feature of any other person. It carries a punishment of imprisonment up to 3 years and a fine of 1 lakh rupees. Section 66D of the IT Act covers cheating by personation. The wording is broad enough. Whoever by means of any communication device or computer resource cheats by personating. It comes with a similar 3-year jail term and a 1 lakh rupee fine. Section 416 of the Indian Penal Code is also attracted. It deals with cheating by pretending to be some other person or by knowingly substituting one person for another or representing that he is someone else. It is punishable under Section 419 of the Indian Penal Code, IPC, with imprisonment that may extend to 3 years. Now, the due diligence for a victim after such cyber crimes is cumbersome and time-consuming and involves clarifying multiple messages from friends, posting alerts, reporting the offense to the social media company, compiling evidence, and filing a police complaint. How many complaints are converted into first information reports, FIRs? Usually, even if you insist, you will get a CSR, a Community Service Register receipt. While one has recourse to move a court under section 156(3) of the Code of Criminal Procedure, CRPC, for registration of an FIR, the grievance redressal with social media companies is limited to filling out a form and having a nameless, faceless entity, a bot, investigate. There are unconfirmed reports of even hard copies of complaints addressed to grievance officers appointed after much struggle, landing in boxes in a law firm. I'm curious to know if anyone has received a reply from such appointees. Now, we've seen due diligence for a victim. What about due diligence for these social media companies? What about these companies that host and own the platform on which the crimes are committed? These entities like Facebook and Instagram, which with a threshold of over 50 lakh registered users in India, are classified as significant social media intermediaries under Clause 2V of the Information Technology Intermediary Guidelines and Digital Media Ethics Code Rules 2021, in short IT rules. They are basking in the safe harbor conferred by Section 79 of the IT Act. Shockingly, under Clause 32A1 of the IT Rules 2021, these intermediaries have 15 days to resolve a complaint from a victim or dispose of a complaint from a victim. 15 days. Under Clause 31J, they have 72 hours to act on a written order from a court or government authority. Now, there are far more serious cyber crimes like violation of privacy and cyber terrorism covered by Section 66E and 66F of the IT Act. In that window period, particularly that 15-day window period, peace can be disturbed, riots can be instigated, God forbid, lives can be lost, reputations damaged, money looted, relationships and health ruined, and in that period, the same cyber offender can commit several other crimes. The sheer absence of mandatory user identification is the root cause of such crimes. I have been raising this issue for over a decade. Now, public interest litigation was filed in the Supreme Court in Skand Bajpai versus Union of India in 2020, seeking justifiably accountability from social media intermediaries and steps to prevent fake profiles from mushrooming. However, it was withdrawn after the IT rules 2021 were notified. Quite inexplicably, clause 4.7 of the IT rules limits the requirement, ironically under the rubric of additional due diligence, to voluntarily verify their accounts by using any appropriate mechanism, including the active Indian mobile numbers of such users. Isn't it absolutely outrageous that this requirement is voluntary and not mandatory? How does it deter cyber criminals? Will a thief leave his visiting card in a place that he plans to steal from?